What's going on, guys? It's your boy Torcrunch, and in today's video we're gonna be taking a look at the top 5 technique characters in the game of Bleach Brave Souls. Let's just get into it, man. Coming in at number 5, we've got ourselves Ikako, and this is a character that I do not own myself and was not ever able to get him on JP or Global, but while looking at his stats I was quite surprised to see how good he is. Let's just get into him. Stamina looking like 804, attack 649, defense 290, spiritual pressure 513, and focus 271 for an average of 505. As you can tell, his attack is extremely high. That is in large due to the fact that he has a soul trait that's increased attack plus 100, so it is already added on to that attack. So that's why you get the 649. But you know, still, even with that, I mean, it's a very good amount of stats. You know, his stats are all very good. His killer effect is an additional 20% on hollows, and his skills look like sprinter, increased number of flash steps, long reach, increased normal attack area of effect plus 15, bruiser, increased normal attack damage plus 20, berserker, increased strong attack damage plus 40, bombardment, increased number of special move hits, enhancer buff, increased buff skill duration time, and then soul trait requirement. Let's just start from the top. Sprinter, of course, he gets it. Everyone gets it almost. Long reach, increased normal attack area of effect. It's actually quite nice, the increase he does get from a 5-star to a 6-star. I remember seeing some gameplay and it's actually quite like noticeable, so it's obviously it's a really good skill he has. Increased normal attack damage plus 20. That's a very good skill, of course, to add on to his really high attack already, so that'll help out with his normal attacks. Berserker, increased strong attack damage plus 40%. That's a skill I didn't know he had, or I knew he had that skill, but I didn't know it was 40% until today. So that's another good skill. He has a really good skill. Bombardment, increased special move hits. That's obviously a really good skill as well. Enhancer, increased buffed skill duration time. So that means his second strong attack, which is a buff that increases his attack, defense, and focus, that one will actually increase in time, you know, for how long it lasts. So that's a very, 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 very good skill. Him and Kenny, Blue Kenny, have that same like second strong attack is an enhancer or is a buff, and this one lasts way longer from what I remember seeing than Kenny's, because he doesn't get enhancer. Soul trait requirement, that one's just to make his attack go up to 100 for his soul trait. So looking at all his skills and stats and soul trait, I mean, he's a very good character. As you can tell, probably the best build I would say is a normal attack damage build. Just go straight for normal attack damage. That probably will be the one that will inflict the most damage. And then also you can also go with a hybrid, just because of that very nice berserker, you know, 40% extra strong attack damage. So you can go either way. I'd probably lean more towards a normal attack damage build with, like, if you can, triple chappy, you know. But yeah, that's Ikako coming in at number 5. Very, very good character. Coming in at number 4, we've got ourselves a character that's been, since the day he dropped, or since 6-star came out, he's been the most OP character, one of the most OP characters in all of the game, and it is Kenpachi. Him and Baragon are characters that I just disliked a lot because in PvP would just own me like a few months ago. But let's just get into his stats. Stamina 769, attack 600, defense 261, spiritual pressure 476, focus 236 for an average of 468. The average, as you can tell, they're not very high stats. Attack at 600 is actually the only one that's pretty good, and it's actually very good for a character that was released quite a while ago. 600 attack is pretty nice. Of course, he gets that because of his soul trait, that he does get an additional 40 attack. That's why he has that 600 attack. If we get into his his killer effect is 40 additional damage on espadas, so that's a very, very good skill. Skills, he's got long reach, increased normal attack area of effect plus 10, bruiser, increased normal attack damage plus 10, adrenaline, increased normal attack speed plus 10, and flurry, increased normal attack hits, and then poise, negates stagger effect when taking damage. When I was looking at his skills, I already know this character has flurry, right? I already know this character has flurry, but I did not know he had that extra 10% normal attack damage from bruiser. So it's just insane. He gets 1, 2, 3, 4 skills that go straight to his normal attack. So 4 out of his 5 skills go and improve his normal attack, from speed to range to damage to number of hits. Like, it's insane. Those skills, K-Lab just seems to love Kenpachi so much, because they really they go off on him. Like, they make him really good. Or of course, poise, negates stagger effect when taking damage, an amazing skill as well, just because in PvP, like, he's anything, PvE, PvP, he's a tank. He does not stagger. He keeps on going with his own normal attack. So a very, very nice set of skills he has here. Very good character. Strong attacks, not anything very special really. I would not even suggest trying him out with a strong attack damage build. I mean, I'm not sure if he'd be that bad. He might be okay, but I think the best possible build, definitely go with a normal attack damage build. Just go full out. If you can go ahead and do 25, 25, 25 NAD, do triple chappy if you can. I saw someone on Twitter actually have a build with a green gold chappy with a 5-star chappy, regular chappy, and then like a Pupples like 5-star chappy. So you can go off on this character. I mean, it doesn't really matter if you lower his focus and SP, because they're really bad anyways. So if you increase that attack by as much as possible, this character is going to be hitting super hard from his normal attacks. But yeah, that's Kenpachi coming in at number 4. Definitely one to use if you have him. Maybe not the best for the extreme co-op, just because he doesn't have the flash steps, but he's still gonna do crazy damage if you use him. I mean, he's still not gonna be that bad. Anyways, Kenpachi coming in at number 4. And coming in at number 3, we've got ourselves White Day Ulquiorra. This is the one that got away. If you didn't know, Ulquiorra is my favorite character in all of Bleach, and I didn't get him on White Day. On White Day, when he came around, I wasn't able to get him, but anyways, let's get into his stats. Stamina 779, attack 562, defense 306, spiritual pressure at 568, focus 253 for an average of 494, attack at 562. Very good for a character. I mean, it's about on that like average, almost close to high. Spiritual pressure 568, same thing. Very like it's at average, closer to, you know, pretty high. Very good skills. Defense at 306 is very good. 779 stamina. Only thing that's maybe a little lower is focus, but it's still not bad. His defense being super high, added on with his soul treat, which is damage taken minus 16%, is a very good combination, man. This guy is a complete tank. He takes he doesn't die that easily because of that soul trait and his defense. To his killer effect, it looks like 20 additional damage on Soul Reaper, so that's obviously a very good killer effect. His skills are Sprinter, increased number of flash steps, Long Reach, increased normal attack area of effect plus 20, Havoc, increased strong attack area of effect plus 20, increased normal attack damage plus 20 from Bruiser, and then Frenzy, increased strong attack hits, and then Devastation, special move damage plus 30%. So very good character, man. Just looking at those skills, I wish I had this character. I really do wish I had this character. I mean, he gets the extra range and normal attacks and strong attacks, which obviously do such a good job. It makes him that much better, you know, hitting from range. You know, I think his normal attacks, when as a 5-star, when I saw the gameplay, it did look like he had to get pretty close. The additional 20%, which is a lot, is gonna help out a lot. Bruiser, increased normal attack plus 20%, is also a very good skill, you know, added on to that 562 attack. Like, very good skill. Frenzy, double strong attack hits. Holy crap, this is it's just too much, man, for me to handle. Strong attacks, obviously, with 568 spiritual pressure, and then you got Frenzy. This character is going to be hitting super hard from strong attacks. And then, of course, Devastation, increased special move damage plus 30% is actually very good, because he can hit pretty hard with that. Another thing to mention is that his strong attack, his second strong attack, is actually a heal, which is awesome. It's just like, there's so many things about this character that it's so nice. He's such a good character. The only thing about it is, the only downside is that his healing, the second strong attack that heals, is only for himself. He's kind of selfish in that regard. He doesn't heal anyone else on the team. But still, I mean, who cares, man? Who cares? In PvP, if he actually goes down in health, which will be hard as it is because of his his soul trait and his defense, if he gets lower, he can use that second strong attack and heal himself, and he's back at it at the top of healing. You know, this character gave me a lot of problems when I was doing PvP. You know, he is a very good character. Sad thing about it is he's not out anymore. He's only out from the White Day Gacha, and I don't know if they'll ever bring him out again, unless, you know, obviously maybe next year if the game's still going, maybe he'll be released then again. But kind of sucks. Very good character. Best build, I would go with either no, just one build. Hybrid. Go hybrid all the way. Add some spiritual pressure, you know, add that spiritual pressure so that his strong attacks hit super hard. Add some attacks so that, you know, he could still hit 3K, 2 to 2.5K from normal attacks. This character, best I would say, is hybrid. Go with hybrid if you want to get the best out of him. Anyways, Ukiura, White Day Ukiura, coming in at number 3. Very strong character. Coming in at number 2, this character is a character that I do have. Came out a few months ago and is amazing, man. This is the first character I would say that kind of passed up Kendo, because Kendo was the OP, the best green by far. And then she came around and she kind of passed him up. Let me get into her stats. Stamina 781, attack 527, defense 306, spiritual pressure 622, focus 261 for an average of 499. Increased strong attack damage plus 25% from her soul trait. Insane, man, insane. Her spiritual pressure obviously is like the prize out of her stats, you know. 622 spiritual pressure is super high. Of course, defense is very nice. Attack 527 is actually not bad because she is a ranged character. So it's insane, man. They did such a good job on her. 261 focus, also pretty good. Soul trait, 25% strong attack damage. Like, holy crap, like that's the highest you can get. Killer effect, she gets 20 additional damage on soul reapers, so that's a very good skill as well. I mean, killer effect as well. Skills, she gets sprinter, increased number of flash steps. Bruiser, increased normal attack damage plus 30%. Frenzy, increased strong attack hits. Soul trait requirement, of course, that's to increase the strong attack damage from her soul trait. Devastation, increased special move damage by 30%. And debilitator, increased duration of inflicted status ailment. Let me just start with sprinter. Of course, she gets sprinter, which is actually a pretty good skill. Bruiser, increased normal attack damage plus 30%, so she gets that extra 30% damage on her normal attack, so that's very good. Frenzy, increased strong attack hits. Let's just add everything up. 622 spiritual pressure. Increased strong attack damage plus 25% from her soul trait. And then on top of that, you get Frenzy. This character is insane, man. She's got such a good, like, her strong attacks are so OP. She also gets, of course, Devastation. Her special move will hit harder. And then Debilitator, increased duration of inflicted status ailment. Not only is she amazing from, you know, strong attacks, but her special is not to mess with. It hits super hard. And then on top of that, she inflicts weakening, man. And she's a boss killer. So basically, if you really want to, you can go ahead, do a raid, get to the boss, use your special, and just use your strong attacks, and you get that extra advantage. I mean, this character is insane, man. I put her in at number 2 for a reason. She's just so good. When you add everything together, you can see how strong she really is. Best build, I would definitely go with strong attack damage. Strong attack damage, dude. Add up all of the damage you can. There is a bunch of 25 strong attack damage links out there now. This character is amazing. Riruka coming in at number 2. And coming in at number 1. This one obviously was gonna be number 1. Everyone that's watching this, you kind of knew who was coming, but of course, full bring Ichigo. Let's just get into his stats, guys. Stamina 792, attack 543, defense 304, spiritual pressure 659, focus 270 for an average of 514. Obviously, man, like, that's the highest SP in the game. 659 is insane. Attack 543 isn't too bad as well. Defense 304 pretty good as well. Focus 270 is actually very nice as well. So all of his stats are really good, especially spiritual pressure. His soul trait is increased strong attack damage plus 20%, so he gets really high SP, and then on top of that he gets an additional 20% strong attack damage from his soul trait. He gets an additional 20% damage on hollows, that's his killer effect. His skills are Sprinter, increased number of flash steps, Long Reach, increased normal attack area of effect plus 20, Bruiser, increased normal attack damage plus 40%, Frenzy, increased strong attack hits, Devastation, increased special move damage plus 40, and then Weaken attack, adds attack debuff ability to special. Long Reach, you know, he gets the increase on normal attack, and it's actually very, very good. I really like the fact that they added that, because if they wouldn't have, his normal attack would be a little more difficult to use. Bruiser, normal attack damage plus 40%. It's awesome. That's a very good skill right there. Very good skill. His attack goes up by a lot. Like it hits actually very good. Frenzy, increased strong attack hits. You get 659, and then you get an additional 20% damage from a soul trait, and then you get Frenzy. Yeah, man, this guy's OP from strong attacks, just so OP. Devastation, increased special damage plus 40. He hits pretty hard as well from his special, and then on top of that, he gets weakened on his special, so he weakens the enemy. So you could basically use his special and then just annihilate him with your second strong attack. In my opinion, his second strong attack is one of my favorites in the whole game. It's basically like his second strong attack is better than his special on like all his other forms of cards. So this character's awesome. Like, I can't stress it enough. Like, and you guys know it too though, so I don't really need to say much other than, dude, Fullbring Ichigo's the best. Fullbring Ichigo's the best in the game, you know, in game. 659 spiritual pressure, like I said, is at the top of everything on spiritual pressure. So yeah, one thing I will say is it's kind of difficult to max him out as a 6-star. He literally requires 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different type of characters, and 3 of them being 5 stars and the other 2 being or the other 3 being 4 stars. It's insane, but it's definitely worth it. Best build on him, I would definitely go with strong attack damage, but you can't go wrong. I mean, you could definitely go in with a hybrid because of his normal attack. He's got pretty nice attack, and then on top of that, his bruiser makes it so, I mean, he can do a hybrid, and it's a very good hybrid. You would be doing very good with this hybrid. Definitely the best character in the game. Anyways, that is the top 5. Let's go ahead and add in the notables. I'm not going to get into the stats for these notable characters, but I will mention that Love, Technique Love, Technique Izuru, and Technique Rukia, Tag Team Rukia, are all very good characters. Could definitely be maybe 5th slot. They could definitely slide in. I know you might be thinking, Love, what the hell? Love, if you look at his skills and stats, are actually insane. I'm actually thinking about maxing him out so I can review him, because he's very good, man. He's got really good skills and really high stats. So Love, Izuru, Rukia, like I said, those could definitely slide in at number 5 depending on how you build it or something. But yeah, with that said, this video is over now. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are amazing. The previous 2 that I've made already have been doing really good, so I'm gonna finish off these and get all the attributes out of the way. I will be making an upgrade, like an updated one once the level 200s come out, because I'm pretty sure that it will change in the coming days. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please slap the like button. It helps me out a lot. It lets me know that you're enjoying. We've been getting about close to 300 likes on all of them. Can we please get 300 likes on this video? I know you guys can do it. You guys are amazing. Anyways, I'm out. Peace.